Our whole team's here. Start off on the bottom, now we're here.
Welcome to Inside the Ant Farm, guys. We're doing this.
We got another
right
one of those
here.
pilot matches, Genesee Brewhouse.
These guys always
Jim Keith last tried this last week.
It was fantastic.
Great. Orange honey cream ale. Let's do this. Prost.
So smooth, so good.
Oh, okay. Sleeves come up. I was like, no, don't do it. Just like get in the geyser. How you doing, bud?
I'm okay. I'm a little tired. It's been been a long December.
Yeah.
There's reason to believe that maybe this one will be better than the next.
It's May now.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's May. It just feels like it's been going and going and going. We got one more. We're finishing our last show of the season, but then we have one added show, and so it's just like, and then I have jury duty, and it's like,
When does jury duty start?
Jury duty starts 2 days after the last show ends. Yeah, and I really wanted to go see me and which we hadn't talked to Tim about. Tim, fan of the podcast, also our brother. We wanted to go see Tim at some point in June. Then they added the show in June, and then I have to go to jury duty in July. It's just like a kick in the gut. It's like I wanted to go down and visit him so bad, see, because he's come up here and seen us. It's
It's good to see little Finley.
It's just like
he's a cute little dude,
and little fit Finley. And now it's like it's all up in the air again.
You have to say his name with an Irish accent, Finley.
It's very disheartening, to say the least. But otherwise, I'm good. I'm good. I'm taking it in stride. It's work. It's how it is. It's a job. I'm working, doing a good thing, doing God's work, bringing the party to the masses. How you doing, big guy?
I'm growing the sweet beard. First of all, it's going.
I can see now the sweet beard life.
I'm
beard life.
up Mustache Mountain. Also we had
I've heard they only cost a nickel for mustache rays.
We had our first show, Mayfair on the Green in Holland, New York, and we actually did pretty well. We did this 2 years ago. The only show we've ever made $0 at. Like, we sold absolutely nothing.
That's my tower.
And, so obviously we were a little reticent to go do it again, but it was, first of all, there's a lot more people. And second of all, everyone was really feeling our product. Like, the shoulders that I made, people were flocking to see them. Like,
did they buy any?
I had one person buy one, and she ordered another pair. Special order, so I gotta work on that. She actually came and bought that same lady bought a purse before that, so it was kind of cool. We sold a couple purses, a couple different little things, so we made a good amount of money. It was good.
So you're buying dinner then next time?
Or what? What are we buying?
You heard it here first, guys. He's buying me dinner.
Are you going to see Wonder Woman?
Are we going to do it?
Is your woman coming to see Wonder Woman?
I don't think she wants to.
It looks pretty good. I don't know.
I definitely want to see it. It's been getting good reviews so far.
And the Saturday of the Mayfair was the first time I've ever done it by myself, because Jess Aiden had soccer practice. I've masturbated a bunch of times. Aiden had soccer practice.
You did it first, guys. Masturbated.
Dozens of times. Thousands of times? I don't know. But
we gotta introduce these, by the way.
Well, we will in a minute. Saturday I actually I put up everything and did it by myself because Jess was with Aiden, so it was just me there the whole time. It was definitely different. It was fun though. We were right next to a blacksmith who was blacksmithing.
Was he black?
No, he's white dude. Actually had a Ragnar Lothbrok long beard going. That was pretty cool.
Is that why you're growing your beard up? So you have beard up?
No, I was actually already growing the beard, so we were. And then I came there and like, oh, my beard looks awesome, and his beard was like this. If I had a boost, I'd sing. He was looking pretty cool. I was like, damn. But he was like casual Ragnar, he was like, I got like a wife beater on and jeans.
So you hit him in the chest with an axe and like, fuck yo, blacksmithing. Can I see that axe real quick?
I think I have a little rundown just from that, so I've been a little sick all week.
Like the rundown? Bang, 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 bang.
No. Minifigs, guys.
We haven't done this in a long time.
We were going to do this last week.
I forgot them. They're literally just sitting here from that week, and then we just left them on the table. Okay, yeah, so this one, you see there's a lot of dudes on here. But before let's play from the other, I'll show them the rundown. Oh, I have a little cape on mine too, look at that. Okay, so we got this, this is the rundown of the figs. Boom. Let's rock these together real quick.
Mine's easy, because mine's just like a little weird.
It's like a beard.
It's like a Spartacus.
I'm Spartacus. No, I'm Spartacus. Oh, I'm the mystery figure, Matt.
Oh shit!
The mystery thing. Look at this guy. See, he's a cape.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
What's up? He's some kind of pirate.
Tricorn hat
guy. He's got like a.
I got this.
Oh, he's a masked bandit guy. He's got like a mask.
What's my dude's name? He's just like a dude. He's number 8. That's his name.
Get your number 8.
He's got his little trident
things here.
I killed the guy with a trident.
You're gonna have to like vamp because this guy is fucking hard to put together. Yum yum.
Boop, 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 boop. Yum yum.
Give me yum yum 2 times.
Billy Yum Yum 2x2.
2x2.
I'm Usador, wizard of the 12th realm of Ephesius, master of shadow and light, manipulator of the magical arts, champion of the great halls of Thorogus.
The elves know me soon.
No, I was waiting for you to get done. I was like, you're done already.
I'm not.
I've already done the whole thing. They've heard it.
Feline zealot.
They've heard it. Feline zealot.
Right, like I'm in the series where he keeps running out of the.
Have you heard Gas My Anus yet? Gas My Anus.
No, I made that. I thought of that myself though. I was like, why is he saying gas my anus? But he I'm in the part where he's running. He runs out every time he says his name, as part of a contractual obligation. Okay, so here's my dude. He's got.
That's pretty cool. Look at that gun.
He's like some kind of
Black
bandit
Bart.
of some sort.
Black Bart.
Yeah, bandit. Musketeer. He's a mystery character, by the way. They don't put a name for him, so thanks guys for that.
They don't put a name for anyone. There's like the number.
Oh yeah.
Let's
Let's
get
start. Look at this. He looks awesome. Oh dude, you got like Aquaman
Yeah,
though.
I got like he's like
That's
a
fucking
Spartacus,
awesome.
like a Spartacus guy with a trident.
Well, our Aquaman, but yeah, he's trying too. The same. He's like Aquaman's brother. Like I got a trident too, but I have brown hair. Womp womp. Aquaman though, by the way, in Injustice. By the way, okay, so let's start talking about Injustice, man. Because you're playing the mobile game. I'm playing
Injustice
the regular
2 just came out last Tuesday.
Last Tuesday,
Yeah,
yes.
last Tuesday.
And I had a gift card from a friend of the show. I don't know Margaret's last name anymore. Margaret Faye, yes. Margaret Faye, I do know her last name. She's Jamie's cousin.
I was like, you're so confused.
Well, because she's Ava Elizabeth on Facebook, so I always get mixed up there. But I know her first name's not Ava, no, it's Margaret. Yeah, Margaret Faye gave me a
Friend
gift
of the
card
podcast.
for Christmas, and so I finally got to use it.
Cool.
And I used it on Injustice.
Cool.
What it did is because I was looking. I thought I was going to have to pay like a good amount of money, so I like had money put away for it. Instead, I didn't. I used it to actually pay for some of the source crystals. The source crystals let you buy other outfits and cool stuff. So it's nice.
Yeah, cool outfits.
Yeah. Well, like one of the cool outfits you can do is like there's it's called a Premier skin where you can turn one hero into another hero. So you can turn like Green Lantern into John Stewart, Green Lantern. And it actually
Or
gives
Guy Gardner.
It gives them not Guy Gardner yet, but they could
Kilowog.
but
The bird face dude.
the bird face. I'm bird face dude. But it gives you an entirely different voice, entirely different like.
What about the one that
set
looks like a donut?
of things they say? I don't think donuts.
There's so many
or
Green
squirrel,
Lantern.
Green Lantern,
There's so many
squirrel one.
Green Lanterns.
But I did get Power Girl.
I love that they made like just weird.
So I got
Green
John
Lanterns.
Stewart and I got Power Girl and I also got Reverse Flash, but I haven't really used him yet because I don't like Flash.
I don't like Eobard Thawne. Fuck that guy.
He's an asshole.
Fuck that guy. You heard it here first.
You have to kick his ass though in the game, which is a lot of fun.
Beat the shit out of him.
But the game is actually really fun. Like the storyline is great, and it's it's a fighting game. It's from the makers of the Mortal Kombat series, so it's that kind of fighting game. There's transitions where you can knock a guy through a wall and like he goes and gets beat up by a lot of stuff, and there's also super moves where you I use Supergirl a lot, so she takes a person, flies them around the sun, throws them back at Earth, and then fires heat blasts through meteorites, and then the meteorites hit them and kill them. So, sort of. Less than you think it would happen flying around the sun.
You don't get to do that cool stuff in the.
You also fly around the sun faster than the speed of light, technically. So that should probably kill him just off the bat.
Well, it's like this one Batman move where they throw them up in the air, and or he has the bat plane grab them.
Oh yeah. They fulminate them. They
throw them up in the air, and they hit the ground like they'd be dead. Then there was no way this would. There's no way they'd be alive. I don't know. Like my.
No. Well, he gets thrown up in the air, and then he gets shot by a bunch of machine guns, and then shot with a missile, and then he hits the ground.
Like then you're dead. Like you didn't even need the missile. The gun that's overkill. You're falling from thousands.
But then there's somewhere it's like I shoot you with like 7 arrows, and it's the same amount of damage. You're like,
and like you did that to henchman number 1, and you're like, no, he's dead, 100% dead.
My favorite person to beat up in the game is Gorilla Grodd, by far. Just beating up a monkey is really fun. He's like, I'm a monkey, and you just kick the crap out of him. A lot of fun.
I have only been playing for a couple days. I'm trying to think of my favorite person to beat up. Probably
the person,
Superman, because Superman's a bitch, and I like using Batman against him.
The person I beat up the most, though, is probably Firestorm at this point, because he is low health, so I like to fight him in matches, because then I can just beat him real quick. And also he's like, I'm going to burn you up. I have a weird, like, kind of antagonistic voice, even though I'm a good guy. I'm like, okay, I'm going to kick your ass now. Bye.
Finish him.
Yeah. And then I throw him through a wall, and I run around the sun and throw him back to the earth, and then shoot meteors at him.
All right.
Sure. Which would be really, like if you think about it, even if you're flying at the speed of light, it takes you 8 minutes to get to the sun. So if you're flying with that person for your movement, it was like the actual time it took, even if it was the speed of light, you're just like, they're getting bored. Like at like 7 minutes, they're just like, can you just let me go? Like, I'm going to die either. You could just let me die in space and you probably win. No, I'm going to fly around the sun and then throw you back at Earth and then shoot heat vision at you. Well, really, that's like, isn't that kind of like, either overkill or not? Like, I mean, I get back to Earth and I can breathe again, I guess. And then, even though I'm out in the void of space, for a while, just...
Speaking of overkill. Okay? Top Gun 2 is happening. Top Gun 2! What was the original Top Gun? I should have looked it up.
1985?
Yeah, not a time that was like, that's a long time ago. Why do we need another one? But John Krasinski possibly going to direct, I guess they're circling around him. He was the director for Oblivion.
Oh. For some reason I'm thinking John Krasinski.
Not John Krasinski. That'd be awesome if he was directing that.
Give him the Jim look.
He was almost Captain America. Mike.
I would have been all in on
that. So he directed Oblivion, so that's why they're kind of circling around him right now, because Tom Cruise has worked with him before.
And likes him, yeah, sure.
But why? Why? I don't... Why?
We don't need this.
It's not a who was asking for this property? Who was like, this is a property I want to
You know who's asking for this, Matt? Tom Cruise. Because he's given all his money to Scientology, and they need more.
I feel like Tom Cruise, like, anything I greenlight, you will do, so we're doing it.
Well, because that way he can get to a higher Thaden level.
Maybe. He's like, I've reached the 32nd level, and like, magic underwear? I don't know. Is that Mormonism? I don't know.
That's Mormonism, man. But it's close enough, right? So who else is not excited about that? Are you gonna watch it though?
Bacon Alliance.
We'll watch it today.
The Bacon Alliance.
The Bacon Alliance.
That's the name of the show. Bacon Alliance. That's the name of our tag team, the Bacon Alliance. I like that.
I'm down with that. I'm okay with that. So speaking of movies, I guess there's no real segue for this. I just want to talk about this first. There's a first look at Benicio del Toro's and Laura Dern's characters in Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Let's get in deep into this, because I actually wrote a lot down for this.
Did you?
So, I put last and it corrected to Lady Jedi picks. Vanity Fair showed a lot of really cool and classic shots for The Last Jedi. The coolest things I remember seeing was Captain Phasma with a badass staff and with her helmet off in the one picture that was with Kylo and General Hux.
It's a cover.
Well, there were also three like vanity shots that are in there. Kylo sans mask with that long new Vader cape to the little half cape he had.
Was the scar back to its original spot though?
Nope, still in that little weird spot. That's okay. They're just trying to make him extra pretty.
I don't think so.
As pretty as Adam
But when he turns back to the light.
Luke and Leia hugging, which
I kind of said nobody got the veterinarian character.
I kind of like the shark surfboard guy. But Luke and Leia hugging Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill,
that was sad.
Sad and nice. And then Rey wearing her little...
yeah, keep going.
Rey and her little... she had the new training capri pants on.
Yeah,
and with her Anakin Skywalker lightsaber. She still has
Anakin Skywalker.
So she hasn't created her own lightsaber, so I guess she's not technically a Jedi yet, maybe? I don't know.
Well, maybe there's Matt. Maybe because he's the last Jedi.
He's like, I'm not going to train you to be a Jedi, I'm just train you to kick ass and use a lightsaber, which is basically Jedi, but you know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying, though.
But then let's get... Okay, so we had Benicio del Toro and Laura Dern. And Laura Dern, both these two characters that are very new to us.
Yeah, Benicio del Toro is the shady character named DJ, who they just kind of showed like he's like leaning against like a shitty background. So maybe he's a smuggler or like a junker of some sort.
He seems like he's going to be
a shitty character, maybe, but he could just be like an amoral character.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe he's like kind of Han Solo character.
Maybe he's like a chaotic neutral or like some kind of.
Well, honestly, from what and this is just me speculating completely, I feel like both those characters are replacement characters. Like Benicio del Toro is a smuggler of some sort.
See, but I feel like he's not going to be Han Solo.
No, he's not. He's not. But I don't mean like an exact replacement. I mean like just like a character that they need to fill that role. Laura Dern's character she's her name is Vice Admiral Emmeline Holdo.
Okay, I saw her as a Mon Mothma meets Effie Trinket from the Hunger Games.
But that's the thing. Like they need a strong and female in this case, but like a character that is leading the resistance. Maybe this is going to be that character.
Up the flag where Princess Leia won't be there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like this is that character. Right. But they put a little flavor on her so that she's not General Leia.
Laura Dern is a great actress.
And that's the thing, Laura Dern can definitely hold this up.
She was actually just in Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Well, I haven't seen it yet. Spoilers.
Get there. It's good. I'm like 6 episodes in.
Master of None, by the way, we can talk about that. We know both.
We sort of did, but we'll talk about it again. I don't know. I love the pictures. They're beautiful. Vanity Fair always does it up really nice, like high quality pictures. It was cool seeing Captain Phasma looking really badass. I hope they translate that onto the screen like they did in Force Awakens.
And like she is such a great actress, and
Gwendolyn Christie is a great actress.
Christie is
her Christie.
Such a badass, and don't give her stuff to do. That in the first movie they jobbed her. She was a jobber.
She was Boba Fetted almost.
Well, except she was killed, but yeah.
But she was there is wallpaper and then sucked.
And completely disgraced. She was captured by
anybody
junk
who loves Boba Fett, you only love him because you read some backstory about how cool he was. But every movie...
captured by the janitor guy and an old smuggler. And then, okay.
I have a gun to me and I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to do whatever you say.
And also, I could probably, break both your necks.
Yeah, I could murder you.
And kill Chewie.
Yeah, she could at least give Chewie a run for his money. And she would finish Han... Yeah. Hard
and finish Finn.
Finn is a bitch. I mean,
he's just lucky. He's lucky. Yeah. I mean, he even got his ass kicked by Kylo. Everybody, come on, man.
He held his own.
You got to earn it, Finn.
He's on his back.
Yeah, he's in that weird suit.
Yeah.
Oh, sheesh.
Okay.
But they need to give her a better scene.
I think she's gonna get one. I got a good feeling about it, especially after looking at the pictures for this. Do it.
So a reveal that was kind of sad, but also kind of cool was that. Episode 9 was supposed to be Leia's movie, as the first movie was Han Solo's movie, and the second movie was The Last Jedi being Luke Skywalker. The third one was supposed to be Leia's movie, whether they kill her or whatever happens.
Yeah.
And which also leads to a credence are they going to kill Luke, or are they going to wait till the 9th movie now, or
I hope they don't kill them all off systematically.
Well, I feel like they have to get the younger ones out of their shadow.
I feel like Luke has to leave somehow.
I would love to see him just kind of go off.
Yeah, go off.
Or just fucking ascend into the Force.
Yeah,
like Buddha.
Sure.
Like the fucking.
No. I think if anyone could do that, it would be the strongest Jedi that ever lived, Luke Skywalker.
I'd love to see that.
That's
the I don't want to see him being I'll fight Kylo so you can get away, and then he gets killed or something. And you're like, what? No, come on.
Yeah, or gets stabbed by Snoke. Darth Maul shows up and stabs him.
Yeah, or Snoke.
Darth Maul.
I can fight people. I'm Snoke.
My face,
my face. Yeah. Okay.
Look, guys, this is my face. It's already fucked up.
I get it, Darth Plagueis. Oh, I'm not supposed to know that.
Spoiler alert. Okay, what do you got? Oh, I kind of piggybacked off you, so I'll let you go again.
No, that was good. But let's talk about Far Cry 5.
Let's talk about... I did not see it. I heard about it. I didn't see it.
So Far Cry games have been great. You played Far Cry 3.
I played 3 and 4.
I didn't play 4 that much, but 3 I loved. I loved 3. The bad guy, the villain was great. 4, the villain was good too, but I didn't have time to play at the time, so it's still kind of sitting on my console. Far Cry 3 looks awesome though. It looks it's going to be set in America. They're going to premiere it. Actually, the day this is out, it'll already have been premiered.
E3 or okay?
No, the premiere on IGN. Okay. It's IGN first.
Okay.
So 8:45 a.m. is when this has previewed. I won't have this up till after.
Then I'll be at work.
On May 26th, which should be tomorrow, or should be when this is premiering. We'll see. So it's going to be an American setting. It looks kind of like a cult. It's like this church background.
Has
this weird flag.
The
dude in the center kind of looks like a cross between a white supremacist and fucking Frank Underwood. Like he's just kind of a hipster version maybe because he's a beard and stuff. But he's just in the center and he's just this very positioned Christ-like. And there's a whole family. There's a family of other weird looking dudes around him. But then what I think is cool, and I think it kind of portrays who the main character is going to be. There's a character sitting in front of the table who is on his knees and maybe tied up, but he has sinner written on his back. So I think that's maybe your character. He's maybe a disgraced character that gets kicked out of the cult, or maybe somehow gets caught by the cult and they humiliate him and fight his way back. That looks fun. It looks like it's very much in the spirit of Far Cry. So yeah. I'm excited for that. Hopefully we have more next week after they debut it.
Definitely. And the Far Cry games are a lot of fun. The graphics are really cool. So I'll definitely look into it. That's the first I've heard about it, but I've been kind of offline for the last week or so. So a lot of stuff.
I was going to ask about that. Have you been offline?
Offline. Well, I was on a Ren Fair and I was sick the last couple days. So, but there is a New Mutants movie coming out. We've heard about this, right? You've heard about the new Mutants
I have
movie.
that.
Well, have you heard that it might be horror themed?
You're saying weird stuff today. I don't like it. I don't like every
horror
theme.
So Josh Boone, the director.
Horror.
Josh Boone, the director, they were talking to him about it. He's like, I want this to be different than every other superhero movie, which obviously a lot of superhero movies are like that, and they're trying to push the envelope.
Sure.
But he's like, there's going to be no costumes, there's going to be no villains. And he's said it's based on the New Mutants run that was done by Bill Sienkiewicz. Who did it was like a Stephen King meets John Hughes version of this. So basically,
none of that sounds good.
It's like a teenagers, but somehow horror. Maybe like a camp, almost like campy. Almost, it could be like an 80s,
like Camp on Awana,
80s slasher type movie. I don't know. I'm trying to
who would the villain be though? Jason?
Well, I don't know. There's no. It said there's no villain.
There's gotta be.
So I don't know what the villain.
We gotta have some kind of impetus.
But Maisie Williams is the lead in this, so
yeah.
So her character's name is Wolfsbane.
That's I know that. Oh, I know.
And so we'll see. I guess there's a magic character too.
Well, supposedly they're circling around Rosario Dawson to play a role of Dr. Cecilia Reyes. They also have someone cast as Sunspot, but I can't remember the guy's name because he's not Rosario Dawson. So I was like Rosario Dawson.
So she's not the night nurse then?
No, that's the thing. She's playing a doctor now. She's upgraded. Not a nurse anymore.
I think that's stupid though. They're doing it's Marvel, but not Marvel. So we'll just use a different character. But
well, she's not cast yet. She's just they're circling around her.
Get Michelle Rodriguez or something. Michelle Williams, not Michelle Rodriguez.
Get Michelle Rodriguez or Michelle Williams.
Not Michelle Williams. Don't get her.
Or William Rodriguez.
She's the whitest white person ever.
I'm Hispanic. Oh no.
I'm wearing brown face.
Weird casting.
Yeah, well, it's bad casting. Dude, did you see this Castlevania trailer? Because it was pretty...
I missed it completely.
Dude, it was so this Castlevania... Netflix is doing a Castlevania series. They're making it very...
You actually brought this in the podcast a couple weeks ago.
I did. Yeah. And I finally saw the trailer for it, and it looked super cool. It started off basically as like you see this dude's hand pick up a Castlevania game, Nintendo cartridge, and stick it in Nintendo. And then when it comes up on the screen, it's an 8-bit Netflix. So it says House of Cards... it shows a 8-bit,
sure,
Frank Underwood, and then it says Narcos with the dude from Narcos, and then it says Castlevania. So he clicks on Castlevania.
I want to see Master of None.
And it goes into it, and it looks cool. It's very bloody, very stylized, it's very anime stylized, but it looked really cool.
What are you more excited for, though, Matt? The Castlevania, though, or The Witcher?
Probably The Witcher, but...
Yeah,
the Castlevania will keep me until The Witcher, because Witcher's not till 2018.
Yeah, and The Witcher, there's no footage for yet. They just optioned it for a series, and possibly more.
Well, there's so many books to write off of from The Witcher that there's a lot they could do with it. So that's kind of cool. But until then, we have Castlevania that'll be coming out in 2008, early 2018.
Who would you cast as Geralt the Witcher, man?
I wanted to talk to you as I forgot to write it down. Actually, this is tough. This is a really tough decision because I'd have to look at some people, look at some people's faces.
I'm betting. Let me think. You would cast Tom Holland.
No, because he's already doing.
He's already going to be Nathan Drake, guys. That's right. See, that's my segue.
That was a segue.
Because he's already cast as young Nathan Drake in the Uncharted movie. So finally they're moving forward with this. But they're moving forward with a young version of this.
I wrote, let's discuss, because we need to talk about this.
We do.
Okay, so originally, this Uncharted
Beast in 2009 was
this was ridiculous. When it first came out, it was supposed to be Mark Wahlberg as Nathan Drake.
Well, that was in that was in the first
and the
thing.
story,
that's
what I'm talking about. The story was ridiculous, though.
Robert De Niro was his uncle.
His uncle that was not Sully.
It was his uncle.
Uncle
Jack.
And everyone who knows Uncharted like we do knows that that's a bunch of bullshit. It went through several directors, carouseled through them.
Joe Carnahan being one of the most famous.
Would have been great.
Because he wrote a full script, which he described as monstrously cool, and that's not going to be the script now. It's going to be something else, and that's frustrating.
But I really like that he's a young guy. Because now we get to see Tom Holland, this young Nathan Drake, move up, learn how to be Nathan Drake.
Do you think we're gonna have a teenage Elena?
No, I hope Elena's not in it yet.
It's Elena.
I hope she's not in it yet. I hope that it's young Sully when they meet.
Or young Chloe, huh?
I don't think they need a woman to drive this yet.
No, you need a love interest. It's that kind of movie.
I don't think they need it yet. I think they need a buddy story first. Where it's him and Sully, this father son.
God damn it, mate!
You know, like in the beginning of the last.
But you think they should go like the route that the voice actor whose name I'm blanking on right now.
North?
No, that plays Sully. Do you think they should go that route with Sully, or do you think they should go like a
no? It's gonna be younger guys. It's gonna be younger. Dudes.
Yeah, but still, I mean, like the vocal wise, like
I don't know.
He's got that voice, He even talks like that when he's a young version.
No, I want them to pick somebody they're gonna be able to get in this 6 movie deal, and do this thing right until Tom Holland is 45 years old. I want him. This is honestly my dream.
The smart thing too is there's a huge opening right now for that adventure type movie because the waning of Indiana Jones.
And no, I don't want to see the last. It just makes me so sad.
Well, that's the thing. I think
78 years old.
I think people are going to see that movie and they're going to want to see something more. They're going to watch these.
This could be the new Indiana Jones. Having young Sully, having Nate come into his own, a coming of age story with this young Nathan Drake. Maybe make Nathan Fillion Sully. That would be a good young Sully. Huh?
I'm cool with that.
Huh? Let's do this.
We're casting Sully. I'm down with that.
I want him to be smarmy. I don't care if he has the gritty voice. I want him to be smarmy and street smart. Whereas we've already seen Tom Holland
can pull that off.
Yeah, and we've already seen Tom Holland can do the parkour and the crazy jumps and stunts.
Yeah,
he can do that.
Oh, sure.
So I'm excited about
and
his
he's
casting.
got gravitas. We saw that. We saw that in.
And he's
the
affable.
Avengers.
He's affable. Like Nathan Drake is in the games. He's affable. He's not I'm the best hero and I know what I'm doing. He's flying.
I know that. I know that. I know that this might not work.
And most of the time I get lucky that something good happened. I can't wait.
Well, and that's what makes that adventure game / movie genre.
But that's what makes Tom Holland the perfect fit for this young Nathan Drake. And when I first saw him, he's young, well, whatever. But then when I thought about him with his parkour background, with his affable quality, that he's just
well, in that part of the game,
you want to hang out with this kid, he's just a cool. He just seems like a cool kid, He's not like an Andrew Garfield or.
Do you want to hang out with the kid? Is what you're saying?
I'd have a soda pop with Tom Holland.
They can invite him to your house.
He probably can't drink yet, right? He's not 21.
He's
probably 19 or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's young, but
I'm surprised you didn't IMDb him already.
But I saw it and I was at first I was oh, and I was nope, that's a great idea because now they can have him for
you're the Bobby Cannavale
possibly
of this podcast.
five movies.
You're the Chef Jeff of this podcast.
Possibly 5 movies of this. I think it would be great.
No, well, I don't think I'm not as optimistic as you with the 5 movies, but I do.
I am because if they do this, right,
I would like to see them try to do.
If they get a good director, this thing can write itself. they can learn from the small mistakes of the game and make a good villain, or maybe a villain that arcs over a couple,
or maybe
the
good villain with John Ginty.
Yeah. Maybe John Ginty could direct it. John Ginty.
Actually, they already have a director currently.
But I'm saying, like, if the director can arc a villain or like make it a correct arc, a coming of age story, where you really feel the chemistry between the older Sully and the younger Nate, it could be gold for the box office, especially in this action adventure genre.
Do you think we need an uncle played by Robert De Niro, though? Like, I'm just saying.
He can stick to playing Bernie Madoff, okay? That's we're good.
That's his age now, man. Like, come on. He's got to play.
Give me a break.
You got anything else? I got one more thing. It's kind of sad. We should probably put it first.
I have two things because I have Game of Thrones and I have the other thing you have.
Okay, well, let's do the Game of Thrones thing last.
Let's do the thing you have first because
it's more
I
sad.
have that too.
So this actually like, and this weird. The context of this actually like would be awesome on paper
normally, yeah.
So Zack Snyder exits the Justice League movie, but it's because he had a very sad.
We'll go. Let's not go into the whole thing. He's had death in the family. He left. And usually I'd say Zack Snyder smashing his figures.
Smash toys.
But this is sad. This sucks. But his replacement.
But by the way, okay, but one thing I do want to add, this tragedy happened in March, and he has hung on since then, and that is fucking crazy to me. But okay.
Because he's still smashing figures, so he probably didn't even pay attention.
That for me would just...
I'm not going to get to that. Okay. But the replacement...
Who was he, Matt? Let's just say he's been
rumored... I'm smiling, you're supposed to say it.
He's been rumored to be in another, producing his own DC movie called Batgirl. Producing him, but I mean writing and directing. Joss Whedon. And the reason, though, there's a reason for this, Matt, because Joss Whedon was hired for Justice League before all this went down to write additional scenes for the movie, to basically punch it up. They basically hired Joss Whedon to punch this movie up. And so
he had smash figures together? So it made sense and
Zack Snyder basically said, I want Joss Whedon to direct the scenes he's written. And Joss was like, okay, sure.
Yeah, because I know how to fucking direct.
Yeah. What I am afraid of right now is that it's going to be this weird amalgam of a movie where it's like, Zack Snyder scenes, Joss Whedon scenes.
Joss Whedon scenes makes sense. Zack Snyder scenes. Martha? There's another Martha? That's what the Aquaman's mom's name is
My
too?
mom's named Martha too. Like, oh, Jason Momoa, don't say that.
In Thermopylae, my mom's name is Martha as well. No,
she's
it's not.
Greek god named Martha. Oh boy.
It's turned me into excited, but it's cautiously excited because there's so much that could go wrong with this. Especially him taking this late. It's pretty late in this. Like, they're already filming this, correct?
No, it's
or
filmed. It is completely filmed. He is literally just doing the scenes he has written. Joss Whedon is only directing the scenes he has written.
I know, this doesn't make any sense.
And then whatever is ADR, I guess. But
I feel like Joss Whedon is kind of taking up the helm as like the lead producer almost on this thing.
Well, yeah. Which he needs.
It still could crash and burn. So far, Wonder Woman was getting great reviews.
Are we seeing that?
Because Jack Snyder wasn't doing any of it. I want to see it, definitely. Jack Snyder. Jack Black.
I'm Jack Snyder.
Jack Black is directing it.
Jack Snyder's a good name for like a pulp character of some sort. I like that.
I do. Yeah.
Jack Snyder. Man's man.
I want this to be so good, but Wonder Woman's going to be good. Aquaman and Justice League I'm not sure about. Especially because I hate Ezra Miller as the Flash. It's bothering me a lot.
But Jason Momoa, he's on top of a car at one point. Oh boy.
He's like, I'm Aquaman.
Well, you can tell they punched up that Justice League. Like they punched it up already because they're like, guys, that dark thing we're gonna do not working. Let's have Aquaman on top of a car. Like, okay, I get it.
It's like Aqua Drogo there.
I get it.
I don't know. It's not doing it. Like nothing that's doing it for me.
I get it.
Wonder Woman might turn around though. We'll see. All the early reviews are stellar. They're saying it's the best DC movie. It doesn't say much, but they're saying it's like by far the best DC movie.
It is the best smelling piece of poop.
Yeah. This poop, I could actually like live with this in the room, you know? That's all I'm saying. No, but I'm saying that people are actually liking this movie. Speaking of Khal Drogo, who's not in...
Actually, I had this, but I didn't put it on the list.
The new Game of Thrones trailer. Did you see this trailer? Yes. Okay. So the trailer's hitting the spots. It starts off with Cersei talking about how like people are coming from all sides. She's ready to bitch slap.
She's ready to take all comers.
I was
like all this from this side, this side, all this.
It's like east and west, east and west, east and west. I'm ready to do
the
this.
south too.
Maybe north, maybe south. I don't know, like east and west. But I really like.
That was advancing armies, by the way, guys.
What were you thinking? She was kind of badass in the scene, actually, which usually
is what you want.
You hate Cersei,
but that's what you want. Like you hate her, but she gets the job done.
But then they're flashing like action scenes, and then they flash a scene that we didn't talk about because Sansa and Jon Snow were kissing in the scene.
Nope, you're wrong.
Who was it?
It was Yara, and Yara and one of the Sand Snakes. I thought the same thing, but I went back and looked at it.
I'll have to go look at this.
It was Yara and the eldest of the Sand Snakes.
Yara?
Yeah, Yara.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Because they're trying to make it an alliance. They're trying to make an alliance. So they're both
chicks like kissing.
Yeah. I thought so too, and I was like, I actually thought it was Ygritte and
I thought it was Sansa.
I thought it was Ygritte and Jon Snow. Like he's dead, and so I was like, okay, hold on, I'm gonna pause this because I was like,
and it's somebody with dark long hair and
yes,
girls look like
I thought the same exact thing. And basically because her hair like goes in front of her face for a second, so it looks like a mustache. I swear, because I looked at it on IGN as well afterwards.
Was it what's his face there? Who's gonna be in the episode?
No, it's two women. It's with the head of the eldest Sand Snake lady and Yara from the Iron Isles, the eldest sister.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
it was a different name in the book, I think. Or something.
Well, she's okay.
She's like Osha. Or
I know.
Like Osha.
She's
Osha. Yeah. She's the manual on how to handle chemicals. That's what she was. But yeah, so it's them like just getting a little makeout on, like a little kissy wissy. I thought the same thing though. I was like, what the no? And then I looked at it, I was like, oh, maybe it's Ygritte. And I was like, but she's dead. And I was like,
yeah, she's dead.
No, okay.
I thought Sansa and Jon Snow. I was like, okay, well,
I was like, maybe that's Yara.
Let's find out he's half Targaryen, maybe.
It's only half incest. Let's do it.
I was like,
gross.
That's how it is though.
Okay, here's the splash of this. Let's talk about the splash of this fucking trailer though. Giant Drogo. Giant fucking dragon.
Oh, Drogon.
Drogon, that's what I meant. Drogon.
So Drogon's back and he's a giant
dragon. No, giant dragon. Like giant dragon flying through the fucking. And it's like, oh, yes. Wow. I filled the cup.
Drogon is going to be huge. He's like basically the king of the dragons.
Supposedly all the dragons are pretty big, but he was giant.
He's like the king of the dragons, basically.
He's really like 6 lengths of people across, plus like their.
You're a dragon rider.
It was crazy.
Right? It's me, Jeremy Irons. I'm in this now.
It's me, Dragonheart.
Oh, Ed Sheeran. That's what I was trying to think of.
And Dragonheart.
He said red hair with a mustache. Because Ed Sheeran is in an episode.
He's in an episode. I'm Dragonheart.
I'm Miguel.
By the way, did you know they're making a sequel?
I'm Miguel.
Do you know there's a sequel to Dragonheart right now? What the fuck, dude?
Is it with?
No.
Is it with Sean Connery though?
No. He is dead.
He's not dead yet.
Is he dead?
Still alive.
Oh god.
He's like 89 years old.
And he's just sexually harassing women the whole time?
Probably. He's goosing his nurse.
Yeah. Alright, give me some of that nurse.
Take this catheter out and I'll show you who's boss.
So that's 1 for my creepy Sean Connery impression and 2 for his creepy Sean Connery.
I'm pretty sure I won that one.
Everyone always votes 1, so it's only one person's. I said I don't tell them what the.
That's all we got, man. You got anything
That's all I got. No, that's it. This is I got the time. That's it.
Guys, you know what? This one's been a great fun. Just not too long, so
I think if you combine this with the last one, it's like it averages out. So that's cool.
Thanks for showing up, guys.
Finn.
Okay. Stay classy.
There's magical ending for.